All right, what's up, comic book junkies? Here with a haul of comic books. The cats are in the room, the wife's out of the country, and the comic book collectors will play. And I have been playing. I bought some huge books today. One on eBay. No, I'm sorry, one at my comic shop. One here in town, which you're going to see. What are we going to start out with?
Watch Night Tiger Comic.
Tiger Comic.
Tiger Comic. Night Tiger Comic. Tiger Comic. What? Night Tiger Comic. Night Tiger Comic.
Yeah.
You never know what you're missing. And that's a Marvel Silver Age key.
Would you shut the heck up? Dang, damn it!
2.5 Rangers comics from 1947. Let me move this stack of comics out of the way. I got my Gerber guides open right here. If you don't have Gerber guides, I recommend those, especially the Golden Age ones. Oh man, it gets a better light too. There we go. This was like priced what would be like raw. There was actually one next to it. I think it was the same grade or higher that was way more money than this one, like $100 more. This is number 38, and just check that out. Beautiful horse. All right, that's what we're starting out with. And let's see what's next. So I did buy a new comic book this week. Shame on me, but he's my man Daredevil. And I was following the Elektra's Daredevil storyline. It was pretty good. He's back. Let's see. Let's just see it. I'll give it a shot. So yeah, I actually had like 4 new comics, and then I looked around and started looking at Bronze Age, and then I put those back. Thank goodness. So they were just cover buys. So this was some dollar books. I didn't have this ROM issue, and it's got the Soviet soldiers on the cover. And it's a Bronze Age from 1983, August 9th, and this is number 45. Man, Marvel was churning out toy properties like mad in the 80s. It's a great time to grow up. Got the last issue of this. They had the whole run, but this was really nice, and the other ones were beat up. So I left them. This is the 4-part of the first. Yeah, this is the first Hercules miniseries, and then there was another one after this. 1982. And then this was not even bagged, not even boarded, high-grade copy. It doesn't go for much. Just a cool Jim Lee cover. And Punisher teams up with Wolverine. First team up, I believe. Nice, like, red, like, kind of sky background. And then you got the blues in the foreground. Really, really cool cover. This was $1. What? Say what? Silver Age Marvel? No way. Way, baby, way. So he got his robot there. He's got a circus of crime. I already have this issue, so I'm going to be putting it in a prize pack. And actually, I already read it, too, and it's really funny. Jack Kirby. Who scripts it? I forget who scripts it. Dick Ayers art in here, Jack Kirby art. It's really good. I think maybe a Stan script. But that's good. So, and this book is just like high grade, black cover, John Byrne, Vision, and Spider-Man team up. Really high grade one is for $1. And Byrne, man. Byrne's I'm a burnout. It's a great cover. Did I say it was high grade? Oh, they go like that. It can slice tomatoes. That's how nice it is. Okay, so that's it for the dollar books. And I said I wasn't going to buy dollar books, but I will if it's Bronze Age or a reprint of Bronze Age and it's high grade or it's really cool. But it fits all the criteria. So does this one, and I didn't have this. This was $8. The first reprinting of Hulk 181 in 1986. So cool. I've seen people show this and find it in dollar bins, and I think the coolness is enough there to pay the $8 for me. And it's a story that you'll reread. I don't know how many times I've reread that Hulk in that 181 issue, like at least 10 or 20. This is a reprint also from the 90s. I think it's 89. Yeah, it's from 89. But bam, it's a newsstand. It's McFarlane. Classic Spider-Man. Marvel Tales. The Death of Captain Stacy. That's a pretty cool cover. I'd never seen it before. Nice and black and high grade. Newsstand pops right out of there. This is one you have like in your short box, and when you haven't gone through in a while, and you're going through and you go, oh wow, I can't believe I got that. Okay, so that was it from the story, except for the big key, which will be at the end of the vid. This is an eBay purchase. I didn't know really anything about it, except I knew this was like his first costume appearance. But I thought it was a pretty cool cover. DC key was $20. I think 28 shipping and tax. I think it's a really cool cover though. That's Strange Adventures number 190. So first Animal Man in costume. I don't know. I think he was running around naked before that. I don't know. You'd have to research that yourself. So I'm trying to like collect the early Silver Age Gorilla Strange Adventure covers, and there's quite a few of them too, and they're all cool. So I got another one. It was my comic shop, like $12, I think. Number 108 from 1959. It's not high grade, but this one's not falling apart either. So I think it was a pretty good deal. What is it about gorillas on comic book covers? I have no idea, but I like them. And I couldn't tell you why. Because they just look so cool. So I picked up this. This is a cool book. I'm going to show it right away. It's called Mutiny. Great art, great cover. She's chained to the ship. Pirates. This was like 35 or something, and then tax and shipping came out to like 45. And then I saw, is there more of these? Maybe I can find some other ones cheap. So I did find another one for like 30. So I bought it. There was no other ones. And Roger won it last night. It's a pretty scarce book, so I researched it in the Gerber Guide. It's a 6. I forget what that means, like 50 to 200 known to exist or something like that. So that was cool. I was happy to pass it along. I like to inspire other people to collect Golden Age. And I don't care about competition. It's all about sharing and finding that cool stuff. This was $25. I already have a copy. It's probably near the same as mine, maybe a little bit less in condition. But nevertheless, that is a classic killer George Perez cover. This story is amazing. This is another one you can reread, and it's always cool. The one before it, where he's trying to take the mind of Wasp and put it into Jocasta or something like that. I don't remember. It's been quite a while. But he can just all of a sudden look at the Avenger fight and then do exactly what he does. It's really cool. So glad to have a second copy of that. And maybe one day it'll be a giveaway. But I think they're coming down. They're not that pricey anymore. So I saw this book. And this is a Jack Kirby cover. And I'm like, wow. He's still wowing me since the day I first saw his art back in like 1976. And I'm like, I got to find the highest grade in this book because it just will not look as cool if it has wrinkles or anything in it because it's a white cover. So it's Gunsmoke Western number 73. It's a robot cover. Check it out. That is so cool. I love this cover. This is going right on the wall after this haul, after this video. Man, I saw that, and there's lower grades for cheap. You can get them right now on eBay. I think that's a 7.5. Another one that I picked up too. So I bought some comics from my comic shop and said, "Oh, these are cool." You always throw stuff in and then you wait, and then you can like add it into whatever you're getting and save on shipping. So I picked up 2 copies of this. One in the prize package last night, but just a cool kissing booth cover, kind of, quirky, corny, but cool nevertheless. All those babes lining up to kiss Superman. And that's Lois Lane, number 53, November 64. Where am I putting these books? Okay, let me interrupt and then I can use this box. So, went to the LCS, got a box. I like these boxes because they're a little bit bigger. They got the lid that is like attached. They used to be $5. They're now $8. And I was like, wow. But I knew it was coming thanks to my buddy Steve. He's like, get there and get your boxes because the price is going up. And then I picked up some Mylar for Mylights for Golden Age, the bigger ones. This was $22 for 50 of them. Okay. Now I can put these books in there. Or on it, please. Okay. So I bought a book. It was really cheap. A really early Strange Adventure or Strange Tales superhero Marvel in nice shape for 25. And then they messaged me, "Oh, we're sorry, we can't find it in our inventory." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" But they like, "Do you want something else, or you want your money back?" So I shopped around. Didn't really want anything else. They didn't have really anything as cool as that Strange Tales. But I got this. I didn't have it. Fantastic Four, number 96, March 1970, Jack Kirby cover. I think Stan's still writing it too. Yeah, up to 100, isn't it? And this is a pretty cool cover. Usually brown covers they don't look cool to me, but this one does. I just started really looking at the detail the other day, and I was like, oh, this is a cool cover. That's Thor 157, October 68. I was just like 4 or 5 months old when this came out. And then this is another one I threw in my cart at my comic shop. It was just really high grade, and it's Alan Class. So he reprints Atlas stories, or early Marvel Atlas, Charlton. You don't know what you're going to get. Could be anything in any issue. And I had to research this one. Nobody's sure, but they think it came out in 1968. It's number 40. Just a really cool sci-fi cover. And then I had this already, and I was talking with Steve. He showed me a cover from another comic or a book with the boiling pot, the cauldron. So I said, "Oh, you should see this one." And he looked it up, and he's like, "This one?" And I was like, "Yep." So they had another one at my comic shop. It's low grade. It was like $2 or something, but it's cool. That is one. I love that cover. I would keep buying these anytime I'd see them for under $5. Even maybe 10 if it's higher grade. So that's going in Steve's trade pile. And then I need a drink. I've had a cold, man. My voice is like ooh. Okay. High grade. I think this book was $25. It's beautiful. I got a couple other issues, I think before it, that has a really cool cover. I went and bought a high grade, but it was only like $50. But they saw this one was sitting there, and it has the owner, original owner, the guy bought it from, the original owner, he put tape over the staples as like a protective measurement, so you can't see it. And he rounded them, made them look nice and everything, and you can barely see it, but it's there. But still, this thing is like really like 8.5, maybe even a 9. I don't know. For $25, I'll take that. So okay, I'm going to tell you my secret. So I've been doing now is I'll search in eBay on Golden Age for, I'll put restored comics, and then I'll check through why are they restored. I mean, if it has a special reason and it's cool and it still looks really great, I'll snag it if it's cheap. So I've been doing that. This one, I don't. Sometimes you buy stuff and you just ask yourself, why did I buy this? Because I bought this for way too much money because it has no centerfold to it. It is a cool cover. I'll give you that. He's melting like in the water or something. Who does this cover? I didn't research it, but it's a cool cover. But I paid $40 for that. That's way too much. This is like a $20 book at best. You win some, you lose some. This one was like, how much was this one? $2 something. Oh, $6. Just a cool Christmas cover. I like these odd Christmas covers. And I grew up in the Midwest, so I grew up with farmhouses and fields of snow. Ooh, this is a big book. I don't know if you guys can handle this one just yet. Let's hold on to that one. That's a big book. I consider it bigger than the Marble Key. But you guys probably don't, but we'll see. This is a reprint, but it's really hard to find. It's from 1958 IW. I've been looking for this one for a while. This has a split cover, but it's a beautiful cover. And I don't know if it was just low print run or something, but it's really, really hard to find this. And I'm always doing these different searches, so I stumble across books that are listed wrong or for some reason don't show up on the main list. So like if you put Jungle Book Golden Age, this one wouldn't show up. But if you put something else, maybe reprint or restore, or it might show up. And I don't know why it is. It's just, you can never tell. This was a good find. So I got this for $33. So that's with shipping and taxes off eBay. It's one killer book. And it's in really nice shape. I'd say VG plus at least. Yeah, it's great. I mean, these pop up every now and then, but you can't find them. So a lot of times they're just falling apart. I mean, look at the staples on that one are really tight, and most of the time you're not going to find that. I just bought another funny animal. It should be here this week. That it's rounded. All the stressed lines from the staples are broke, but it's so cool that it was worth it. And wait till you guys see what this is. This is number 25, and it's January 1945. Another cool one. Captain Marvel Jr., number 18, Mac Raboy cover. You got your Vulture villain right there. He's a Nazi. Oh, yeah, I love that book. I can't believe I have it. It's in my collection. Okay. There's some big books in here, people. I'm shocked every time I look at the next book. I'm like, holy crap. Okay, this is a robot cover by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. That is all you need to know. Check out that robot. And it even says on the robot robber. Just in case the kids reading didn't know. Very cool. That's a cool robot cover. And this is from December 1945. This is actually not a very scarce book, according to the Gerber Guide. And if you don't know what the Gerber Guide is, you keep saying, why does he keep saying Gerber Guide? It's these books right here. They're produced by Mr. Gerber and his wife. And they catalog almost, I'd say around maybe 70% of the Golden Age in picture form and also with information. So they also have a scarcity scale that people go by to tell how scarce a book is. And it's called the, so you say a Gerber, whatever number. So it's 1 through 10. 10 being the scarcest. Or no, like 10 being the most prevalent. Wait, no. 10 being the scarcest and 1 being the most prevalent. So here's Plastic Man. Shark cover. Love shark covers. I collect shark covers. In the Golden Age. Plastic Man, number 36, July 1952. A Gerber 4. This one's cool. They're all cool. 7th War Bond cover. Star Spangled Comics. Number 47, August 1945. A Gerber 5. I don't think it's the most dynamic cover, but because it's the 7th War Bond cover, that just makes it, that's cool right there. That's all you need. I'm just looking at the letters. The 7th Loan. Can you imagine going through that war? I mean, we barely even acknowledge what's going on today in Ukraine, like on a daily basis. It's not affecting our lives in a big manner, I mean. But Mike, shut up. Don't talk. Anyways, but just the Golden Age, when the country was going through the war, is just something that I like to, I don't know, research, watch documentaries, stuff like that. Anyways, Detective Comics. Cleopatra, Batman's her bodyguard. This is number 167, January 1951. Just a nice Batman Good Girl cover. Jamie, you might appreciate this. Bubs, you might appreciate this. Cleopatra. All right. This is like a high grade. It was, I forget what it was. I just like these Golden Age when the superhero's like a giant. Most of the time it's over buildings and they're crushing or chasing the villain. And this is from I don't know. I think 1953. Number 73. Just really cool. You can see. It's like a 6.5, I think. I feel like that Roadshow on PBS. This was like $12, but it's a choking cover. Choking out the enemy. Battlefield. Number 4, October 52. The Choking Field. I like that kind of stuff. The stories in those atlases are really good. So I was telling you earlier, or if you just came in, where am I? Okay, I'm doing good. This is a gorilla cover. So I'm collecting these early Silver Age strange adventures with the gorillas. Now look at, he's on a lie detector. This is actually a high grade copy. I paid up. I wanted, if I can get them for like 50 and really high grade, I will pay it. So a lot of people are commenting that this book is rarely in high grade, so I guess I'm happy with it. I don't know much about it. I just started collecting the gorilla covers. Okay, we're rounding it down, people. Matt Baker, cover art, authentic police cases, number 23. This was on eBay, and look how thick it is. Auction for 50 and nobody bid because it's restored. But the good news is they gave it a lot of pictures. And when I started looking at the pictures, I started admiring the tenacity of whoever put the time and skill into putting this book back together, because they did a pretty good job. And so I just wanted it. Not only did it have Matt Baker, and the cover was cool, but it had this other art to it. It was the way that this person put the cover, and the whole book has this piece missing here, and he added it in all the way through. You can't even tell on the cover. And I don't know how he did that cover. You could see the difference. But on these other ones, somehow he reproduced the corner of the panel, and then put it onto a piece of paper on each side, and added it into the book in a manner that's really impressive. So man, I'm really happy to have this. It's like a special thing for me in my collection. I'd like to find more books like this. Okay, this book was also another high-grade book. I think it's for the 7075. Paid 50 for it a week. He did come down on the price. Really high grade, black cover. So when I'm told that this is really a hard book to get, and a hard book to get in high grade. But you never know when you're going to just hit on that one listing that people have missed. Number 11, May 1951. I saw this and I'm like, I want that. And the guy had some other good stuff, other good romance. But this one is like, I had to have it. It's Golden Age. There's no comic code on it. Masquerade Ball. Yeah, baby, that's a really cool one. Okay. Couple more before we get to the bangers. Okay. I was trying to get this one for a while. I wanted to get a higher grade copy, so finally did for the price. I think what did I pay? $35. All in, a suggestive knifing to the throat. And that's number 85 from 1953. Really nice copy of that. Oh yeah, this book. Man, this book's nice. Frisky Fables. What is this, 63? I can't read my own handwriting. 16, I think. Okay, oh no, I'm sorry. No, Volume 1. Who cares? It's a cool cover. This is from July 1947. Nice flight cover. Al Fargo art. Yep. This is just Buster Crabbe. Anytime I can get any of his issues inexpensive. This one's a pretty cool Western cover. That guy's like being ate up by iguanas or something. And then Buster Crabbe was the actor who played Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers. This is from January 1952, number 2, volume 1. Okay, the bangers. Here we go. Okay, we're going to get right into it. We're going to go with the Golden Age first. Major Victory Comics. Harry A. Chesler. Bonnet stamp on his chest. Red, white, and blue. Just so awesome. Where was this? Where did I get this from? I don't even remember. I think I got it from my comic shop. I paid 2 coins for this. It's missing the centerfold. Now I have 2 and 3, and I need number 1. Okay, so that, you want to stare at it a little bit longer? That is that. Captain, what is it? Major Victory, and then I finally got my first appearance of the Vision in Avengers number 57. They had this on the wall for $125. I'm like, are you serious? I'm thinking, is there something going on I don't know about? So I went online, checked prices to see what they're selling for, and this was like right half the price. I mean, it's low grade. I'd say it's probably a 1.8, maybe 2.0. So I thought it was a great deal. I'm like, I just got some money. I was like, I can handle that. So first appearance of the Vision, finally in the Night Tiger collection. Thanks for hanging this long. Let me get out of here.